G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one. Now as you can see here, I've got the XLF F16. Now I reviewed this buggy quite a while ago, actually a few months ago, late last year or going towards the end of last year when this was first released. And personally, in my own opinion, I think this is a pretty good quality as far as parts compared to the WL toys. I think the quality is better overall, the actual build quality. More so along the lines of the LC Racing buggies. Now this is another clone of the LC Racing, just like the WL toys 144001 is. Right guys, well I took the servo out, that was very simple. I had a few issues with some of the screws on here. They were actually stripped from factory. Here was one of them. I had to drill the head off it. I did heat this one up, but it just wouldn't budge. And it was stripped from factory. They put it on too tight. So I had to drill through there just to get this top cover off. Okay. Other than that, all I'm up to now is just to get these two out for the motor mount. And they seem to be glued. So it looks like XLF do glue some of the screws. But the good thing about the screws is that they're pretty much all the same size, so you can't really mix them up. Some have fine threads and some have coarse threads. So the coarse thread ones go into plastic and the fine thread ones go into metal. So that's what I'm up to, guys. As you can see, the gearing is totally different to the WL toys. We've got a smaller pinion and a much bigger spur gear there. Okay, guys, so it's totally geared different. That's why this one is much slower out the box than the WL toys. But we'll see how it goes on brushless. So what I'm up to now is I'm going to heat up the two screws on the bottom here, these two, just to get this motor mount out. As you can see, it's pretty similar to the WL toys one. And then I can remove the motor and then just put all the brushless gear into it. Alright guys, well I've got the motor in. It's the Surpass Hobby F540 4370 kV motor. I've got the JX servo in there as well. So all I've got to do is put the top second floor brace in and yeah, put it back together. Put the ESC in and we're good to go. So as you can see, it's meshed up perfectly. Alright, so this is what I like about the XLF model. I mean, look how beefy the parts are on this, guys. I mean, compared to the WL toys, that drive shaft is like double the thickness, you know. So, alright guys, I'm going to put it back together and we'll see how it runs. Okay guys, well I've got the XLF F16 here and I'm going to give it a quick test run. Got it hooked up to the Radio Link RC4GS. Now I'm just going to run this around on a 2S. I've got a 1600 milliamp hour 2S out of the XLF X05. So this is going to be a quick test run, guys, just to see that the conversion is working good. Now I have WL Toys 144 wheels on it. Definitely got a lot more power on that F540 motor. It's run the same motor as my WL Toys builds. Just run a 45 amp ESC, which was out of that ZD Racing Lamborghini that I reviewed, the TC10. Brakes well, yeah. Now no speed run test today. This is just a shakedown, just to see how my build is. Running pretty good. Those WL Toys tyres are much more grippier than the XLF. Now all I've done as far as tuning the ESC is I hooked up one of those very simple Gould RC type programming cards. There's only like 5 settings on it. You probably know the ones that I'm talking about. All I set was the braking force. I left everything else stock. So it's on the medium punch setting. I didn't put that on strong. So yeah, pretty happy with it so far. Awesome. All right, let's see how she goes off-road. Now this is, like I said, this is geared different than the WL Toys 144001, so you can't really compare it to it. It's made for bashing, this one, primarily. You know, it's even got a truggy bumper bar on it. But with these small road tyres, it's going all right. Plenty of power. We'll definitely do some speed runs with this, guys. That's full throttle. Very good brakes. And with the Radio Link RC4GS, there's not going to be any issues with long range, or range issues at all, I should say. Okay, let's have a go and see how it goes on this field. Yeah, not bad. This is much heavier than the WL Toys 144001 with all the metal parts on it. But it's going much faster than the way it was brushed, that's for sure. Pretty stable, especially with the added weight. That's 3/4 throttle, that's full throttle. So not bad. This is just running a 45 amp ESC, so later on I'll upgrade it. Maybe to a 120, I'll buy a new 120 amp ESC for it eventually. Yeah, pretty cool. Very happy with the conversion, guys. It's running sweet actually. Okay. So let's bring it in. Alright, so I'll just show you the actual setup, guys. Now the body does fit, pretty tight fit though. I have to push it down because these I have to push the body down to get the pins in, because the body posts are pretty small on it. They're pretty short, so I might get some aftermarket ones later. But there is the setup, guys. 45 amp ESC, F540 motor like I showed you before in the shed. Okay, it's not even hot, guys. It's warm but not hot. And the ESC, the ESC's still pretty cool. So yeah, it can definitely handle some off-road stuff without overheating. I've got the Radio Link receiver with the gyro. This does have the gyro. I had it turned off. But see, I could use the gyro if I want. So yeah, pretty happy with this setup, guys. I'm happy with the performance of it too. And like I said, it's got some good weight to it, this one, compared to the WL toys. So it's less chance of it popping wheelies and flipping because of all the metal parts. So alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I will be doing some speed run tests on this. I'll take it to my favourite location there with a fully charged LiPo. I might put the bigger 2200 milliamp hour LiPo in it and run it on 2S and 3S. Alright guys, so stay tuned for that one. Until then, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, just stay tuned for some more XLF F16 brushless videos on this one. Alright guys, enjoy the hobby, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.